Hello my dear friends, let us continue learning. Now in this session you will understand a very important topic with respect to Java, which is the swings in Java. What it is you will understand. Please do take the heading as swings in Java. If you will ask me, sir, what are swings in Java? Not so complicated. Swings in Java is used to build the window based applications. I repeat, swings in Java are used to build the window based applications. If you will ask me, sir, what are window based applications? Very simple. Say supposing you will write a calculator application to perform addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, finding the remainder, like that, you write a calculator application. Normally, how will we build the application? We write the complete code in the Eclipse. We right click, run as Java application. That is what we do. In the console, it will ask enter two numbers for performing addition. You enter two numbers. Probably it will show, as soon as you click on enter, addition result might be shown, or subtraction result might be shown, multiplication division result might be shown. That is how pretty much we were writing the code till now, until this date. How good it would be if at all the same calculator application is written and shown like this. Like this, you have a window. In the window, you have calculator like this. And inside that, you have number A and one mechanism to take the input. B and a mechanism to take the input. Means A1 number, B1 number. Probably here you have result, like that you have a mechanism to show the result. Then you have few buttons like this, probably add, like this you have. Sub, like this one more button you have. Mul, like this one more button you have. Div, like this one more button you have. Reminder, like that one more button you have. You have written one program. As soon as you write program, what you will do, you will execute it. Right click, run as Java application. This is coming. This is being shown. One program you have written, you are executing it. Right click, run as Java application. This you are seeing. This window you are seeing. And after seeing this window, will you keep quiet? No. It is asking you to, calculator is the heading. A, B means ultimately two numbers only you have to place it there. Say supposing you will place a number 10 and 20. And if you click on add, result is showing 30. Don't you think so the application is really good? If you click on subtraction, sub button, result minus 10 it is showing. Correct, 10 minus 20 is minus 10. If you click on mul, 10 into 20, 200 it is showing. If you click on div, 10 by 20, 0.5 it is showing. If you click on reminder, 10 divided by 20, reminder is 10, 10 it is showing. Like this one application you are writing. Don't you think so it would be good? Well, if you want to write such kind of window based applications, use the concept called as swings in Java. Swings in Java is used to build such type of applications only, where you will have multiple components in a window. By using the components, you can take the input, perform the operation. To the component only you can show the output. Whatever you are seeing here, all these are technically called as components. And remember, for all these components, one name you have. Technical names I would tell, don't worry, but again, it would make sense for you, even though it is so technical name. Whatever you are seeing here, full, whatever you are seeing here, This technically is called as J-frame. J-frame. Full from top till bottom, that is called as J-frame. Now whatever you are seeing in the blue color, this is called as content pane. Content pane. Whatever you are seeing here, this calculator, A, B, result, all these are called as J labels. I would write it to you. Those are called as J labels. Calculator is also J label, A is also J label, B is also J label, result is also J label only. Oh, okay sir, J frame full. This blue color part is content pane. Calculator, AB, result is J label. Then what is this sir? This is called as J text field. Whatever you are seeing here, this 3, this is called as J text field. These 3 text fields, these are J text field, Java's text fields they are. Okay sir, what are these? Can't you tell now after listening to all this? What are these? Correct, not simple buttons, J buttons, Java buttons, those are. So all these are J buttons. J buttons. This is also J button, this is also J button, this is also J button, this is also J button. Now we have 2 tasks in front of us. It is that we have understood ultimately something of this sort is what we are learning. Window based applications is what we are learning. Component names also we have pretty much understood. Of course, J-frame is the first thing that you are that probably first time you are hearing. Content pane is also first time you are hearing. But label, text field, J button, all this somewhere or the other you have heard. So it is making sense. That is what I have told you. Now the challenge is how to create this in Java. Means how to create J-frame, how to create content pane, inside content pane how to create all these components, J label components for J labels, how to create text fields, 3 text fields, how to create 5 buttons which are J buttons. How to create all these things is the issue, first thing. Second thing, creation okay, but after giving the input, if you click on that button, addition should happen. If you click on this button, how addition should happen? If you click on this button, how subtraction should happen? If you click on this button, how multiplication should happen? How division should happen? How remainder should happen? Because not so simple. Of course, like these applications, many things you have seen, but when it is left for coding only, you will understand it is not so simple. If you click on add, many things has to be done. Data from this text field has to be taken. Data from this text field has to be taken. Both data should be added. That result has to be kept here in this text field. Am I not correct? So many things are involved, not so simple. So these are the 2 challenges that we have now. First challenge, how to create all this. Secondly, if you click on add or sub or null or div or reminder, how that operations are happening and how the results are being shown. How to code it is what we have to learn. 2 ways you have for the first one. How to create all this? 2 ways you have. The first way is manually write the code. Means in Java everything is an object. Literally everything. Java is object oriented programming language. Apart from that primitive types. Char, byte, short, int, long, float, double, boolean. Apart from that 8 primitive types, whatever you have learned till now, everything is objects only. Strings, objects, arrays, objects. Everything is objects only. Whatever you have learned till now is objects only. So in Java, everything is object. It is an object oriented programming language. So for Java, all these are also objects only. Means to create a J-frame, actually you have an inbuilt class called as J-frame. You have to create the object of it. How to create the object, you know? To create a content pane, you have to create the object of content pane. How to create the object, you know? One inbuilt class is there. Like how if you want to create an immutable string, I told make use of string class which is inbuilt. Similarly, if you want to create content pane, create the object of content pane. If you want to create labels, create the object of JLabels. If you want to create text fields, create the object of text fields. If you want to create JButtons, create the object of JButtons. Manually write these codes. Creation only is not simple. Of course, that is not only the thing you have. After creating, many challenges you will get, actually speaking. You will create one label calculator. That calculator should be here only. For that also you have to write a code. You will create one label A. That label should be here only in blue color only. For that also you will write a code. That size only. For that also you have to write a code. This text area you will create. It should be here only. For that one line of code. This size only should be. For that also one line of code. Similarly, for this also, for giving color one line of code, for placing it here one line of code, creating, if you see, for every operation one line of code. To be precise, creation one line of code, object creation, keeping it here one line of code, coloring one line of code, font one line of code, approximately like that. If you see, 4 lines of code we will keep for each component. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40, 44, 48, 52. Approximately 52 to 60 lines of code you have to write. This is one approach. Oh, correct, sir. If we want to build this, we have to write. No other go. Who told no other go? If you want to build this without writing a single line of code, I repeat, without you writing a single line of code, you can build it. Except that operation part means if you will click on add, addition is happening. That addition code you have to write. But to create JFrame, to create content pane, to create labels, to create text fields, to create JButtons, you need not write a single line of code. Everything can be done in drag and drops or in clicks. It can be done. If you will ask me, sir, how to do it, sir? By using a tool called as Window Builder. See the name of the tool? Window Builder. This is a window. That tool will build this window. That is why the tool name is Window Builder. It comes as a plugin to Eclipse. Means in Eclipse is there. You have to download it into the Eclipse. It is a plugin to the Eclipse. If at all you have downloaded the Eclipse from the place where I have told, from our drive wherever we have kept, or to be precise, if you have downloaded the Eclipse from this bit.ly/2kodsoft, from this if you have downloaded, then I have already installed that plugin. After installing only I have given it to you. So in Eclipse you have already have that plugin. If you have installed the Eclipse from somewhere else, from eclipse.org website or from somewhere else you have installed the Eclipse, then this Window Builder tool is not there. You have to download it. Again I am repeating, if you have installed the Eclipse which I have given it to you from this bit.ly/2kodsoft, you need not worry, this plugin, window building plugin is there. But if you have downloaded the Eclipse from somewhere else, then that plugin by default will not be there. You have to install. How to install? Very, very simple step. 3 simple steps. I would show it to you. Watch it. Open the Eclipse. In the Eclipse above, you have something called as help. You are seeing there? Help you are seeing? Click on that help. You have something called as Eclipse Marketplace. You are seeing that? Click on that Eclipse Marketplace. Your computer should have got connected to internet, then only it will work. It is Marketplace. It will take some time to load that Marketplace site. It is probably like this you can see the marketplace. Don't worry, what is there in that? You are seeing that find you are seeing. In that find, type window builder, because ultimately that is what you need. Type window builder. Beside that you can see marketplace, correct? There you will get that drop down. Click on that, you get a drop down. There click on tools, because window builder is a tool. Tools. Again it will get connected to internet. Again it will search for window builder tool, and you can see window builder tool you are getting. First and second one both you can see. Both are window builders only. You install first one, that is sufficient. First one you install. Any one you can install, either that one or the second one. Click on install, installation would happen. I don't want to show after clicking install that green bars, blue bars are going, not required. Just click on install, installation will happen, finish, you have to click done, over. This is how you install the window builder plugin to your Eclipse. Using that window builder plugin, let us understand how to create this. See, when there is a mechanism which is automated, why I have to learn coding manually? And I will prove it to you. Whatever I told now, I will prove it to you. Actually speaking, you know, all this code, whatever I have told, it would be automatically generated. Object of JFrame would be created. Object of content pane would be created. Object of JText field would be created automatically. We need not to. I will show it to you, don't worry. But how to create this by using window builder is the issue. Let us learn that. Let us create this and let us try to bring in the functionalities for add, sub, multi, reminder. Means if you click on add, how addition is happening. If you click on sub, how subtraction is happening. All those things we will see. It is very, very interesting and very, very important topic. Carefully watch it. I will open the Eclipse. This is the Eclipse. Initially, I will create one project like this. New project, Java project. One name I would give, probably Swings. Click on finish. Done. So you are seeing the project there. Now I would right click on the project that I have created. I would tell new, other. Here you have to type JFrame, like that you have to type JFrame, correct? We are about to create a JFrame, so JFrame. See there JFrame, click on that. Click on next. It will ask you to give a name for that JFrame. Probably I will give the name, one name I would give, first window, like that I would give. I will click on finish. As soon as you click on finish, look at the code, some code already automatically got generated. What do you have inside that? You have a main method, you have a constructor, some code is already there, approximately 40 lines of code is already coded. 40 lines of code is already coded, correct? What is more important here is, forget about the code inside main and inside constructor. Below you see there source, beside the design, both you are seeing. Click on the design. As soon as you click on the design, you are seeing the design. Towards that right hand side, you are seeing something. JFrame is already there, empty JFrame. To build that 40 lines of code is already generated. That 40 lines of code you have to write to build that part. And I have told you content pane. Click on that content pane. Already content pane will be in the some mode. Change it to absolute path, like that. See here you have absolute path. Change it. Okay sir, after changing what? Now color, let us change one color of the content pane. There, background color, let it be yellow. Some color, some good color you give, like that. Done. So content pane work is over. We have content pane ready. Now what do we need? This label, this text box, this label, this text field, this label, this text field, and 4 buttons. Am I not correct? Now the approach is very, very simple. This is what we have to do. See, you are seeing the components. All these are components. You are seeing the components. First, what you have to do is pause it there. First, what we have to do is whichever the component we need, we have to click on it. I am showing there. You cannot see. See, first you have to click on that component. You need not click only and drag it and drop it there. That you need not do. Just click, release. Bring the cursor there. Again, click wherever you want. It will come there. Repeat. Click on the component. Go to the content pane. Click wherever you want to be placed. If you click like that, it would be created. Many students who are not concentrating, I will tell you this mistake only you will do. You will click on that component. By clicking only, you will drag, you will drop. Even though it is drag and drop, it is click and click. Click here, click there. That is what you have to do. This is the first thing. Means click and click, drag and drop. Secondly, immediately we have to change the variable name. What is that, sir? Changing variable name? You will understand. I am telling you the steps. Drag and drop, change the variable name, change the font, change the color, auto size the component. 5 things. Again I repeat, 5 things. What you have to do? Drag and drop, change the variable name, change the font, change the color, auto size. 5 things you have to do for everything. For example, now this is a label. That is what I have told you. That is label. Whatever you are seeing here, this is a label. You can see J label. Now see there in the component of J label. Take that J label, click on that, click there in the content pane. See there, you got it. Type calculator. Done. Now once you drag and drop, what you have to do? Change the variable name like this. I would tell probably heading. That is a variable. Heading I would tell. Next, change the font. Some font you change it. Whichever the font you like, you change it. The font weight, bold or italic, whatever you want, you choose it. And the font size, that also you choose it. According to your need, you choose it. Click on OK. Done. So font is also over. Next, color. Probably give the color. Foreground color you can see. Give some good color of your choice. Like this, probably. Next. What you should do? You have to resize, correct? Auto size. Right click on that calculator. So you can see the option auto size component. Auto size component. Now you can see full calculator is visible. Wherever you want, you place it. Wherever you want, you place it there. I hope I am completely clear about how to create a label, how to give a font, how to give a color, how to change a variable. Why, sir, variable has to be changed? All those things I would tell you, but change the variable. Okay, sir, done. Next what? Now, next we have to come to second label. We have to create this. What I will do? Again, click on J label. Go there, click. Done. Give the name as A. Like that, you give the name as A. Now, once you actually create the label, drag and drop, what you should do? Change the variable name. Like this, you change it. This is label A. Next, change the font. Some font you change it like this. Some font you change. Click on OK. Next, what you should do? Change the color. Whichever the color you want, you give like this. Next, what? After giving the color, you will have to resize or auto size the component. Go to A, right click, auto size component. Done. Place it wherever you want in the desired place. So this is over. Next, what? We have to create a text field like this. How to create a text field? Like that. Select text field component in the component. Click on that, go there, click on that. Done. Immediately change the variable name. Probably this I would tell text field A, T of A is the variable name. Color, font and all, what will you give for text field? Leave it. If you want, you can give. Leave it. It is good looking. Now this work is also over. We have to create B. Well, if you want to create B, again click on J label, go there, change everything, or click on A, copy, Control C, paste, Control V. It will come to the cursor. Wherever you want, you place it. Click there, done. That is how it is. Control C, Control V, that label will come to your cursor. Just click wherever you want, it will go and get placed there. Change the text to B. So that B should come, no? Change the text to B. Change the variable also. Variable should be label B. Other components you leave it because same thing we have copied and pasted. Done. Next, one more text field you need. Either click on text field, go there, drop it there, or existing text field is there, no? Click on that. Control C, copy, Control V, paste. Done. Drag it wherever you want, drop it. Done. Change the variable. This is text field B, T of B. Work is over. Next what? One more result we need. So I would copy B. I'll click on B, Control C, Control V. It got to my cursor. I'll go there, I will click. Done. I will change the label. Probably RS or result, whatever it is. I will just change the variable. Result and variable also I would change. Okay, sir. Next what? We need the text box. One more text box we need. So I will copy the text box, go there, click Control C, Control V and paste it there. Done. As soon as you tell Control V, it will have got to your cursor, just click, done. It will go on wherever you want to click it, it will be there. Okay, sir. Next what? Change the variable. Probably I would tell this is result. That is the variable name we have. Next, we have buttons. Correct? These 5 buttons has to be created. So select J button. Select J button. Go there, click. Give the name as add. Add is the name you have to give. Once you give the name as add, better change the variable. Variable also I will give add only. Add is the variable. Font, change the font. Color, if you want, change the color. Whatever you want, you do. Because now you know that change the font, change the color is left to your design. You design according to your need. Once it is done, you know you have to resize the component. So right click, resize. I mean auto size the component. Done. One more button you need. Either drag and drop there or that add only is there. No. Control C. Click on that add, Control C, Control V. Done. Done. Change the text to sub like this. And change the variable name also. Variable name also I will keep sub only. Like that. Copy sub, Control C, Control V. Go there, just click there. Change that button to null like this. The text to null, the variable also null I would keep. Next, again Control C, Control V. Again go there, click, you would get a button. Div, change the text to div. Variable also, change it to div. Again if you want, Control C, Control V, you will get the button. Change the text to REM because reminder. Change the variable name to REM. Done. Look at the design. Look at the design. Not even a single line of code we have written, but all the components are ready. We have the content pane, we have the labels, we have the text fields, we have all the buttons, everything we have. We are successful in doing it. But actually speaking, you have not written a single line of code. At the background, window builder has generated the code. Really, sir? Code generated? Yes. Come back to that source. See, beside the design you have source. Come back to that source. Look at the number of lines of code. Almost 120 lines of code it is there in the source. Initially 40 only it was there. Just because you kept on adding the components, automatically that code got generated. And no rocket science you have inside that. Go to the top. See the main method. Main method you have. Below that you have the constructor. Inside the constructor you see there, what do you have? New JLabel calculator is the name. That is what I told. Object of JLabel you are creating. See the other lines to place it there, to give the color. Those are the lines of code. Like that down if you come, you have one more label, name is the A, new JLabel, name is A. And all the others to set the font, everything you have. Next, new JText field. You are collecting it in a variable called as text field A, look at it, and all the other lines of code. Similarly, you have JLabel B, new JLabel B of B. Next, you have JText field, new JText field. You are collecting it in a variable T of B. Next, again you have JLabel result, new JLabel result. Next, again you have new JText field. You are collecting it in a specified variable. Then below that you have new J button, look at it, new J button, add, new J button sub, new J button mul, new J button div. All this code your window builder has generated. Without window builder, Eclipse would not generate. That is why window builder plugin you have to install first before coding this. Oh, okay sir, super sir, everything is ready. Code is ready. If we execute, we will get this. Yes, you would get it. If you want, you can see. Right click, run as Java application. See how beautifully whatever you have designed, that you got. Give 10 to A, 20 to B. I know that add and all is not visible properly. We will resize it. Don't worry. But click on add. Is addition happening? No. Click on sub. Mul, div, reminder, nothing is happening, correct, nothing would happen. That is what I told you, your window builder will give you the code only to create this, only to create this. If you click on add, what should happen? That code you have to write. If you click on sub, what should happen? That code you have to write. If you click on mul, div or reminder, what should happen? That code you and you only have to write. If you ask me, sir, how to write and where to write, that is what you have to learn. Again, I would go back to design. Look at it. I would go back to design again, like this. Now go to that add, near that add. Now, if you click on add, only something should happen. No. So right click on that add. You can see add event handler you have. There if you go, action you have, means what action you have to perform. When you click on add, just click on action performed. You got back the source. You are seeing that line, action performed, like that you are seeing. In between that opening and closing flower bracket, you have to write the logic to add, addition. We'll go to sub. Again look at it. If you click on sub, something should happen. What should happen? Right click, add event handler, action performed. As soon as you click on that, you will get back the source. Means there you have to write the code. There only you have to write the code. What codes are? Logic to subtraction. Here you have to write the logic to subtraction. Next, we'll go back to design. Mul. Right click, event handler, action performed. Here only, in between that opening and closing flower bracket only, you have to write the logic for multiplication. I am just writing that comments there, so that I will show you once we come back how to write and all. Probably I will go to the design again, near the div, right click, add event handler, action, action performed. Here, in between that opening and closing flower bracket only, you have to write the code for division. Similarly, next, go to the design again, you have reminder, right click, add event handler, action, action performed. Well, here you have to write the logic for the reminder. So, logic for addition, logic for multiplication, subtraction, division, remainder, logics you have to write it there only. Okay sir, how to write the logic? That is what I am about to tell. Carefully watch this. What sir? By the time you tell watch and this, like the time if you turn, so many things came up on the board. Well, to not make you get really bored of writing again all this, have written and have edited the video. If you ask me, sir, what is this? Whatever I have shown to you where you have to write the code, that only. Look at it. There you have to write addition code. That is what I have to, logic of addition, there only you have to write. That code only I have written here. Here I have to write logic to add. There you have to write logic to sub. Similarly, there you have to write logic to mul. There you have to write logic to div. There you have to write logic to remainder. That places only I have written here, so that you will understand. From there I am continuing the code. Oh, very good sir, very good editing. We have seen that editing, how it is done. Write the logic to add sir. Before I write the logic to add, carefully watch it. Now one thing is very important to me. What are the variables names we have given for these boxes? If you will carefully see, I have given the name for this or variable for this box or this text field as T of A. You remember? For this text field, I have given the name as T of B. For this text field, I have given the name as T of R. Those things are really very important. Why? Why? Because what should happen when you click on add, I will write here. You tell me exactly what should happen. I have to take the data from here, from T of A text field. I have to take the data from here, from TXB text field. I have to add it. I have to give the result here for T of R. So those variable names are important to me. That is why I told you while designing, give the variable name, change the variable name immediately. Because what variable name it has given by default, who will know? We should give our own variable name so that we remember and access it whenever it is needed. Okay sir, write the code for addition here. Let me see. Logic for add you write here sir. Not so complicated. You only told. I have to take the data from here, correct? What is this text field variable name? T of A. That is what I would tell. Look at it. From the text field A, T of A, please get the text. That is the name or that is the method that would help you in getting the text from a particular text field. Get text is the method. If you tell get text, whatever user has entered, that would be given to you. You collect it in a variable called as data1, which is of type string. I know sir. Get text, okay sir. From text field A, get text. He will give you this entire text you told. 10 he would give you. You are storing it in data1, which is of string house sir. 10 is integer no sir. Forget about it is a number or an integer or a real number or boolean true or false. Whatever is entered in the text field, when you will get it by using get text, it will be in the string format only. 10 you would get, but not in the integer format. In string format only, this will take and it will give you. Oh, okay sir. This 10 we have taken, it is in the string format. Okay, next what sir? This also you have to take, no? That is what I would do. Look at it. From text field B, please get text. Get the text whatever user has entered. 20, you give it to me. I will collect it in data2, which is of type string. Now actually I have whatever as user has entered in A and B. Say suppose user has entered 10. 10 is stored in data 1, 20 is stored in data 2. What I have to do? I have to add. If the data is in string format, how can I perform addition? Data 1 plus data 2 will become of 10 plus 20 in string. 10 plus 20 in string is 1020, means 1020. Concatenation will happen off because they are in string format. You have to convert it to integer. 10 and 20 is in string format. You have to convert it to integer for the purpose of adding it. Oh, okay sir. Get text will give you in the string format. You store it, then convert it to integer. How to convert it to integer, sir? String, how to convert it to integer, sir? By using the wrapper class like this. Look at it. What is the integer value? See, integer dot value of the string present in data 1. If you want to get the integer value of the string, then you have to make use of value of method present in inbuilt integer class. It will give you the integer value of that string. So 10 in the string format is there, it will convert it to integer and it will give it to you. I will probably collect it in a variable called as var1, which is of type int. Now actually 10 which is of type 10 which is in data 1 in the string format would get converted to 10 in the integer format. 20 also have to convert. How will I convert? Like this. Integer dot value of data 2. This data 2 also have converted to integer. I will collect it in variable 2 which is of type int. Okay sir, done. You took the data from that boxes text fields. It was in type string, so you collected in string. You converted it to integer. Next what, sir? Add. You have two numbers. What is stopping you in performing addition? Add. Probably I would tell int result is equals to whatever is there in variable 1 plus whatever is there in variable 2. Done. Work is over. Okay sir, next what? You have the result. That result you have to keep it here. Like how whatever you will get will be in the string format, whatever you will keep also should be in the string format. That is a rule. From this whatever you will get, it will be in the string. To this whatever you will keep also should be in the int, but result is in integer. Sorry, it should be in the string, result is in integer. I have to convert it to string. If you will ask me, sir, how to convert integer to string? Like this. Look, what is the string value? String dot value of the integer res. Integer res. What is the string value of integer res? Say supposing 10 you had here, 20 you had here. 10 and 20 was in string. 10 and 20 got converted to integer. 10 plus 20, 30 stored in res. 30 in the integer you have. What is the string value of 30 int? 30 will get converted to string and it will be giving it to me. I will collect it in result which is of type string. That is what I would do. Okay sir, next what? Now this string I have to keep it here. If you ask me, sir, how to keep? If I want to take the data, if I have a method called as getText, to keep the data, what method I will have? SetText. That is what I would tell. To this text field result with the name TFR. See, to TFR, please set text. What text? That text present in result. That is the opening of the method. Possibly this is the closing of the method action performed. Done. This is the logic to add two numbers after taking the input from this text field. That is the reason I told the variable names are important. From this text field, take data. From this text field, take data. It will be in the string format. Convert it to integer. Perform addition. That result convert it to string. Put it here or set it here. Work is over. Now can you tell me the code to perform subtraction? Can you tell me the code? Code is again very simple. Look at it. This is the logic. From text field A, you have to get text. He will give you the data in the string, collect it in data1, which is of type string. Next, string data2. From T of B, please get the text. From this also I have taken the text. Now like this only I cannot subtract. How will I subtract like that only? What I have to do? I have to probably convert it to integer. How will you convert? Like this, integer dot value of that string data1. He will convert it to integer, he will give it to you. I will collect it probably in variable 1, which is of type integer. Similarly, this also I would convert like this, int var2 equals to integer dot value of data2. Next, what I should tell? Like this, whatever is there in variable 1, I have to subtract it with variable 2. Whatever the result I would get, I would store it in res, which is of type integer. Here addition I did, there subtraction I am doing. That's it. Now this I cannot set it here. Why? Because it is in the integer format. If I am getting or setting, it should be in the string format. So I would tell string dot value of the data present in res. He would convert to the string of data present in res and he will give it to me. I will store it in result, which is of type string. Now this result only I have to keep it here. How will you keep? Like this, in text field in T of R, please set the data. Oh, sorry, please set text. What text? What text means? That text present in result. So here you have to use get set text, here you have to use get text. Same, get text, set text. That is the opening of the method called as action performed. This is the closing of the method. Here should I write again? What will be the only change? This will be the only change. Int. This will be the only change. Int res equals to variable 1 multiplied with variable 2. Before this all the things are same, after this all the things are same. Means you have to get the text. Get the text from the text field A and text field B. Then you have to convert it to integer. After converting, multiply. After multiplying, convert the integer to string. Convert integer to string. Convert res to string. After converting res to string, set text to T of R. That is what you have to do. Ultimately, that is what you have to do. That is what you have done. That is what you have done. Here probably some change I will have because division. I cannot convert it to integers. If I convert it to integer, what will happen? 10 will be in integer format, 20 will be in integer format. Integer by integer is always integer. 0 you will get off. Pakka result, proper result if I want to get, I have to convert it to float. Like this. Watch it. Probably I would tell from text field A, T of A. Please get text and give it to me. I will store it in a variable called as data1, which is of type string. Not only that, from T of B, please get the text and give it to me. I will store it in a variable called as data2, which is of type string. Next, I have to convert it to float. Data1 and data2 will have 10 and 20 in the string format, but I have to convert it to float. If you want to convert it to float, then do like this. Float dot value of, that is the only change. There integer wrapper class you are using, here float wrapper class you are using. Float dot value of the data1 means that string. Probably he will give me the data, I will collect it in var1 which is of type float. The second one also have to convert. So float dot value of data 2. I will collect it in var2 which is of type float. Now I have to divide. How will you divide? Like this. Whatever is there in var1, divide it with var2. Whatever the result you get, store it in res which is of type float. Just to make sure that integer by integer division is not happening, float by float division is happening. That real number if I want I will get. Hence I have converted it to float. Now what I will do is I would tell what is the string value of that res. I will collect it in result which is of type string. This converted result in string format I have to set it. Probably I would tell for the TFR means that result text field, please set text. What text? Result. For remainder also you can do the same thing. Integer by integer division, whatever you want you do. Remainder also you can do the same thing. Not only like this, you can cut short the things also. Actually speaking, you can cut short the things. These 4 lines you can do it in 2 lines. All this is what you have to learn. Efficient coding is what you have to learn. Now it's high time you know it or you do it. For this one I would show. This 4 lines, doing it in 2 lines. How sir? Very, very simple. Look at it. From the text field A, lengthy one it would be. Look at it. From the text field A, please get text. What would happen now? 10 would come, but in the string format, correct? Don't collect it in data 1 which is of type string. The 10 which will come and sit here in the string format, that 10, convert it to integer like this. Integer dot value of this. Actually speaking, these 2 lines, whatever you are seeing here, these 2 lines in 1 line I am doing. I am converting to integer. If you want to convert it to float, use float. That is up to you. Only for division I am using float. For remainder I am using integer. If you want to use float, that is up to you. Because remainder ultimately will be integer, no, hence integer. These 2 lines, collecting in string then converting that. These 2 lines in 1 line only I am doing. TFA dot get text, 10 will come in the string. That string 10 would be converted to integer and would be given. I would collect it in var1 which is of type integer. See, directly 2 lines became 1 line. Same thing you can do with the second one also, like this. TFA dot get text. That 20 in the string format is there, no? That converted to integer. Integer dot value of. That result, give it to me. I will store it in variable 2 which is of type integer. Done. Now directly find the remainder. How will you find the remainder? Like this. Int rem equals to, or int remainder, or res only I would tell. Res equals to var1 mod var2. That is what is operator to find the remainder. Modulus. You will get the remainder. That you convert it to string like this. Probably you can convert it to string like this. String dot value of that res, and you can store it in result which is of type string. Actually speaking, these 2 lines also in 1 line only you can do off. You can simply tell string dot value of var1 mod var2. That directly you can collect in result by string. This 1 line you can eliminate off. You can do it. Like how you did this, this also you can do. I repeat, in 1 line you can do string dot value of, in bracket var1 mod var2. Directly you can collect it in string result, that you can set off. This 1 line you can eliminate. Try it, try all these variants on your own. But when I type in the Eclipse, I will type it like this only, full I would type. For you to try, I am writing it on the board. Anyway, here I would tell for text field result text field, I would set a text. What text? The text present in the result. That is the opening of the method. This is the closing of the method. Now you have understood how to add, how to subtract, how to multiply, how to divide, how to find the remainder. Complete code we have written. Code might look lengthy. For addition, so many things has to be done, sir. Some data plus some data. Work is over, no. Yes, work is over. But few things, extra things we have to do, no. Because few extra complications or constraints are there, no. Whatever you would get from the text fields, it would compulsorily be in the string format. That you cannot do anything, I cannot do anything. If it is the string format, how can I actually add? So I am converting it to integer, then adding it. If I want to set something to the text field, it should be in the string format. What should I do? That is a rule. So again converting it to string and adding. And I am setting. That's it. Take the data, convert it to integer, add, convert that result to string, set, done. Same thing will happen for subtraction, multiplication, division as well as remainder. Will this really work? If we write off these logics in those places, will it really work? It will work, it should work. If you want, you see. Look at the code. Full code you see, I have written the same codes. There only I have written, you see. This is add, code is written. Sub code is written. Mul code is written. Div code is written. I would right click, run as Java application. Again the window is being shown to us. I would enter 10, 20. I will click on add, 10 plus 20, 30. I will click on sub, 10 minus 20 minus 10. I will click on mul, 10 into 20, 200. I will click on div, 10 by 20, 0.5. I will click on remainder, 10 by 20, remainder is 10. Perfectly it is working. I hope I am completely clear about how to create that frame, J-frame, by using window builder, how to add the components, why you have to set the variable names according to your need, and where to write the logics. Where to write the logics of what should happen when you click on add, sub, mul and div. Do this, try this. Install window builder if at all you don't have in your Eclipse. Try this. This is very, very important because one more example of this type we will do. Not only this, in the next session, one very, very important thing you will learn. Say supposing like this one software you will build, calculator software you will build. How will you give it to the client? Client has given the requirement. I want one calculator app to your company. You are a software developer, you have built it. That code, how will you give to the client? As an executable file. How to convert your code to executable file and how to give it to someone so that they will get one executable file. As soon as they double click on that, this calculator should open. Like how in your computer, if you double click on calculator will open. Like that, we also will write the code. We'll give one file. As soon as they double click on the calculator will open. They can just do calculation. How to give it to the client, how to convert this code to executable file, all those amazing things we will see, real time things we will see in the next session. First copy this, all this, copy as it is, try this in your computer, try coding this before you go into the next session, because without trying nothing would work. Try it, we'll meet you in the next session. Until next session, please do take care of yourself, happy coding and goodbye.
If she tells like my son is software engineer at some company, she's like proud feeling, man. I don't have any doubts about Codenest, madam. Why? Because I have the result. My friend was placed in Codenest through Codenest only. Why should I doubt about the Codenest? After joining Codenest, I didn't rejected in any of the interview. I'm Sanjay. I'm from Hassan. I completed my graduation in Rajasthan Institute of Technology in 2021. I'm from Computer Science branch. Our placement officer told that there is a free Java course for the final year students, like that. Ma'am, what? Dream Factory, your Dream Factory. My friends were attended. I'm not able to attend that Dream Factory. Placement officer told some drives are happening that I have to join any training center, and I don't want to go to Bangalore, so I have to join online only. So I chose Codeness, ma'am. Why? Because it is already happening. It happened Dream Factory also. One of my friend attended Dream Factory and he placed in MagnaQuest also in that through Codeness only.
Okay.
So on that time, I even did not attend the demo classes also. When I joined after the 3.5 or 4 months only, ma'am, I'm applying for jobs only. If I applied from beginning, that 2 months back only, I think I got selected for any other companies. Ma'am, that is in my mind, madam. How can I tell that? Simply tell thank you like that. I'm not expressive like that. I'm not simply telling that thank you and I am done. Nothing like that, ma'am. Whatever that attitude is in my head, madam.